straight in. Oh, well, imagine as you're listening to this podcast and you're sat on a chair and you can't help but to hear, no, you can't help but to hear an exchanging of words because it's a podcast, you get it?
Wow.
My name is Cameron Jones. Welcome to Penny for Our Thoughts. I'm a comedian and you can't prove otherwise. Try it, I dare you. I'm sat here with the man who puts the old in cuckold. It's Jimothy Young Bob Jr. How are we, son?
Wow. Not as energetic as you.
Well,
apparently.
get on board. This is the best podcast in the world by two hot boys.
Wow.
Yes.
I
You've
agree.
got some lovely glasses on for the listener
Yeah.
who can't see because we went to an 80s party last
I
night.
can barely see out of these myself. I was going to keep them on for the whole pod, but I think I might have to
Right, ditch that early doors.
set them off.
Okay then. Well, how are you? How's your life?
I'm good.
How's your sexual health?
Non-existent. What have you done?
Oh, poured coffee on my jumper. I'm devastated.
Oh, no.
Oh no! First thing I've done as well. Oh, that's stained. Oh,
What a
wearing
way
it
to
the rest of it. Anyway, your sexual health doesn't exist. Can we just readdress that?
What?
What do you mean it doesn't
I mean,
exist?
there's nothing wrong with it.
Right. Well, no one said there was. That's what you should have said.
Well,
it's perfect.
There's no health issues.
You're sexually healthy, is what you meant to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not good because I think YouTube listens to the words you use at the beginning of podcasts and,
All right.
and then decide whether it's appropriate for people. And now this isn't appropriate because I can't keep my mouth shut. Right. So it's good. Just let's clear that up.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
look down
So
the camera and just let everyone know.
Everything's fine. It's good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad all that trouble is cleared up for you. Oh, do you know what I found out? Harvey Weinstein doesn't have any balls. I didn't personally find it out.
Since
He
when?
didn't. I wasn't one of the people he got. Not successful enough, but apparently since 1995 he had gangrene in his balls and and he doesn't have any.
Wow. Do you think the worst thing to ever happen to someone is blue waffle?
What do you mean?
Like sexual health wise? Like that?
No.
She must have died
No.
of blue waffle.
No one's ever died of blue waffle.
I feel like only
Fact.
one person's ever had blue waffle.
How do you know?
I don't know. It was always the same picture, wasn't it?
Yeah, because who's taking a picture of it if you've got it?
I don't know. Like this,
I've not seen that in ages,
There's
actually.
like-
You should Google that.
like a generation where you went on telly and shown it, that embarrassing
No.
bodies, and it was like, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Here's me,
Here's me
me
blue waffle. Well, I think... Wait, it's not a condition, though, is it? It's just someone had that particular looking vajiji.
Oh,
and
sure,
then
that's a condition.
No,
that
and
can't
it's
be
not.
a real looking thing.
it's just what she
No.
had going on down there. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I can't remember it, but if it's just a blue... Is it just a...
If
like,
it's blue, there's something wrong with it.
No, but I'm just
Surely.
saying, is it just a blue vagina? Because
I might have to
Mystique
Google
from
it again.
X-Men is pretty hot, and she must have a blue waffle.
Maybe it was just Mystique. Yeah.
So, is it disgusting or is it just blue?
Oh, I mean, just the blueness made it disgusting, didn't
Why?
it? Surely, I don't know. You know what? We're going to have to Google it and find out. 'Cause
Google it. Well, like, what
Google
other
it
things are blue? Avatars, they probably have a blue waffle. What else is blue?
Smurfs.
Smurfs, blue waffle. What did we just say? Who was blue again? Oh, yeah, Mystique. Mystique's hot, by the way.
Yeah.
If we're going to go down that route of hot superheroes, Mystique is number one. Bendy. She can be anyone you want. I'd want her to be herself, though. That's what I'm saying. I just podcast with myself while James Googles blue waffle.
Sorry. It's just showing me pictures of blue waffles.
So, wow, the internet's really cleaned itself up recently, hasn't it?
Unless, was that it?
Oh, my days.
If it was, you cannot say.
It's not even blue. It can't be that. That's not
Oh,
blue.
no,
I bet there's a dessert somewhere called the blue
Someone
waffle.
will have to find the original blue waffle and
Yeah.
just tell us about it.
That'd be like one of those like Reddit BuzzFeed things where you go, "This is where the blue waffle woman is now."
Yeah, you will. Doctors can't believe where she is today.
Yeah, but you think she's dead based
Probably,
off
surely.
that, right? Then, what's the worst thing to ever happen to your penis?
I don't think there's ever. I've had a bad. I think I pulled my penis once.
You pulled it, like,
Yeah.
like
Like as if you pull a muscle. Like it was It felt like that.
What? Just been too much of a legend.
That must have been, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and
Was it a solo act?
was it what?
Was it a solo act, or did you have a partner?
No, I was partner induced. And
Right.
I
So she pulled you. She pulled it.
pulled it.
Damn, son. So we get out of action.
I
Do
was-
you have to go to rehab?
Well, I tried to like ice it. I didn't know if that was the right thing to do.
What?
No,
You're
I don't
supposed
know.
to raise it,
I don't know how
aren't
you
you?
elevate it.
Right.
It's like sat in a
It's
inverse
crass
U.
start. This it's a crass start. Let's talk some more wholesome. We're not like this. We're not like this in our real life. What?
No.
Come on. What's going on? That's nice.
What else is going on? Golf.
Oh my god! He's just
I feel
played
like I
golf.
bring it up every week.
He's just played golf and no one's asked.
Played it. The Masters is on. You're not watching the Masters.
Also, you know, like you started. Is it?
Yeah.
Don't care. You know how you started? I started with those glasses on, like, oh, this will be a fun, funky thing to do. Everyone's going to think that you sat there with a backwards cap on is also you trying to be fun and funky, but actually that's
What do you think? What vibe do you think a backward cap gives off?
I'd say at your age gives off like sort of help. Like I'm desperate to go back to my youth and be a Pokemon trainer or something like that. What do you think it says?
I don't mind it. I think it's just like chillaxed.
So the purpose of a cap really, what's the function of a cap? You think it's purely fashion?
Well, I don't. The function today is I've just showered and I couldn't be asked doing it on my hair, so I'll put a cap on.
Right. Does look stupid.
Does it?
No, because it's just clearly not supposed to be there. What you've got is a strap going across your forehead and then just a bit of forehead above it. It's just like what's going on there, and then you've got a little bit of your hair, so it just looks like there's a face there. There's like two faces.
Put one Johnny Depp strand out.
Yeah, nice.
Does that look
Nice. Yeah, that's good. That you do look like one of those, like not even Ash though, just one of the Pokemon trainers that you bump into on the way to Viridian
Oh,
City.
Just
The one-
bug catcher.
Yeah, little bug catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got bug catcher energy, you lad. You've never completed a Pokedex, have you?
Not a Pokedex,
Neither.
no.
Any of our listeners completed a Pokedex? Hey, how about get in touch? Write it down in the comments below.
Share your
That's some
Pokedex
good-
with us.
That's some good podcasting from me there. Nice. So nothing. What's the point in having a podcast, man, if we can't deliver something to these people? You've had nothing going on. You've been playing golf.
Yeah, that's all I do in my life nowadays. I'm like an old man early.
Damn.
I'm like retired.
I ain't got anything going on either, so
Still
right, so we'll just call it there. Thanks
have
for
to-
listening, guys. Really appreciate it. No, do you know what? I've got a question from our mate Jade. Yeah, our Jade. Our Jade says, "Why can't James snorkel? It gave me the slight ick. What happened to you?"
And the sea.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's? I don't even think that's what's it called? A fear. Like, it's like
Oh, irrational. It's
irrational. I don't think. Yeah, I think
Of
it's
course it
rational.
is. Wait, so
It's-
what's the situation here? What you in?
So we were on a boat,
Mm.
and then you had to jump off, and then with your snorkeling, look under. And I kind of held onto the boat a little bit while I was snorkeling because I don't like the sea.
You can snorkel, but you were scared to snorkel.
Yeah,
It's not
probably.
like
I
you were
think it's more of a
physically
fear, yeah.
incapable of doing it.
Yeah.
Right. So she's just basically calling you out for being a
Whereas
pussy.
Jade was like just swimming off and enjoying it.
She
and-
can just do it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think you're right because that's mental, JD. You're not scared of sharks. Where was it?
Boracay in Philippines.
Have you got sharks?
They could do. Who
I
knows?
don't-
That's what I mean.
I mean, yeah. Like I won't be like you can. It can go wrong, can't
Yeah.
it? What? So you still went under?
Yeah, you can just put your head under, and then there's like snorkel bit sticking up at the back.
But
You breathe through the tube.
right. So it's not like scuba diving. It's like
No, it's not like going
so.
down.
Jade was just floating around
Yeah.
doing this. And what could you see?
There was like fish underneath. It was quite clear water, to
Yeah.
be fair. But so if there was a shark coming up. I
So
could've
did you
seen it,
need
but-
to snorkel, or could you just see it through it anyway?
I just looked and was like, oh, and then just fed them little bits of fish food.
That's quite cool. That
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
right. So and how big were they?
Only small.
Right. Well, Jade got the ick,
Oh, that's fine.
which I think is fine because she's married to Cam.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. But can you get icks from friends? Do you think you don't want to be friends with
There's
them
icky
anymore?
behaviour, isn't there? Oh, yeah. So
Yeah, but like the ick of like a partner, that is like going off them, isn't it? That's like they've done something that's made you see them unromantically. So you're going like, I used to fancy them, and then I saw them trip. What is it? What's the silly ones? trip over a grid,
open a door, or
and
something.
now you don't fancy them anymore. So
Yeah.
could you do that as a mate? You're like, oh, we were friends, and I saw you do this like inconsequential thing, and now I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Nah,
No, I don't think so.
you can't do that. No. But maybe she was viewing it as like, oh, James is desperately single, so he needs someone, and
He
still
can't snorkel.
he's still doing this icky behaviour that's never going to get him a partner.
Yeah. Maybe I should just practice me snorkeling. If I get good at it, then I'll.
What do you want,
find
James? Come on,
someone.
like just let's tell the internet now. What do you want? What are you looking for in a? Are you looking for a woman?
Yes.
Right. What are you looking for in a woman?
Uh,
Let's go perfect woman physically. Let's start
can
physically.
breathe,
Yeah, that's that. Can they snorkel?
snorkel. You know what? No.
Not bothered about that.
Because if they can, then they might find me if you're not
Right.
being able to.
Okay. Physically, size feet.
4.
4. It's quite small. Okay.
Is it? I don't know.
Height, because that's sort of to do with your legs a little bit, innit?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is a big one because I'm not that tall, and I feel like women like tall lads,
Don't
so they've
Brother.
probably just got to be shorter than me.
This is about you. Who cares what they want? What do you want?
It doesn't bother me.
So, but must have a preference. Do you not?
Not really.
Okay. So any height, size 4 feet. You sort of don't
So
want her to
small.
be
I
too
think small.
tall.
I think smaller, but
She's got tiny feet and she's 6
I
foot.
didn't know 4 was tiny. I thought I was like all right for
4.
I think I'm like an 8.
Okay. So, I'd say you're more like 6 out of 10. So then, if you were gonna go, style.
A bit indie-ish.
Ooh, yeah, nice. And sort of social status.
Not bothered.
So you don't want rich.
I mean, if they had money,
This
Nice,
is your choice, by the way.
yeah,
So you're
but
not,
it's
so you're not bothered.
something that I'm not asked about.
Do you want
no.
povo? Little scruffy
if they're
indie
very
girl.
nice and indie, yeah.
Right. So you want her to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kink do you want her to have? No, I'm joking. So that's good. Okay. What sport do you want her to play?
Can I say golf?
Would you play golf with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna find a straight woman who likes golf. No,
It's
I'm not to
it's
generalise
It's not
here.
like it's not a make or break that they have to play golf, but just if they did, then.
Would you like her
nice.
to come and watch you and tell you that you're good?
Caddy for me, yeah. That'd be.
Is that really all you want?
No,
Do you know-
you know what? I don't know what I want.
No,
That's
but
what
I mean,
so
like,
hard.
if you've got a partner, right, don't you just want them to be like fake interest in the thing that you're doing?
Yeah.
There must be something else.
Bit of a gamer girl might be nice.
Gamer? You could, now that's more likely with an indie goth. Do you want goth? Are you leaning towards
yeah,
goth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'd say that.
you could probably get that little Twitch stream going.
Yeah.
You and your girl. Okay, well, if there's anyone who fits the bill, get in touch. That's all this is. This is a dating show now. Would you go on Natalia's blind date show as either a contestant who's like asking questions and trying and choosing, or as like one of the comedians?
I think I'd go on as the person asking the questions.
Really?
Yeah.
That could happen. We could get that involved. We could do that. We did that at a show once. I put your dating
Yeah,
profile
yeah.
on as the show,
It's like a
and then asked
slideshow.
people to send in questions, and then we chose who would win. That was good.
I
Okay.
actually went on a date off the back of that.
And you went on a date on it?
That was quite nice, yeah. It worked.
See? I'm on my missions. I'm on my missions. Okay, good. And what you having for your tea tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I just had a really poor pot noodle.
That looked rough. That.
Yeah,
It smelled nice.
Smelled nice, but it was awful. So I don't know yet. I've just ate, so I've not thought about it.
You just don't care, do you?
No.
I'm gigging it somewhere called Abbey Hay.
Where's that?
I think it's Manchester. I should check, but I don't know. Just doing a little cheeky middle. Let me rant, actually. The comedy industry is horrendous, mate. It's horrendous. It's pointless. It's impossible to make money. It's impossible. I mean, it's not if you're really good, but I'm not, apparently. So it's impossible for me. All right. And actually, I don't like that very much, and I want to talk about it. Listen to this. I did a gong show last year and did really well. Then I did a trial for the same promoter where I did really well, and he came up to me afterwards, and I opened that trial, and he came up to me afterwards, and he was like, "Oh, I really liked that. I liked your crowd work. I liked the set went really well. It was really good. Come and do another trial for me somewhere else for nothing. All of this has been unpaid yet, not even expenses. Come and do another trial for me somewhere else in the Midlands, right? Again, this is my third time in the Midlands." Smashed that in the opening section as well, and I wouldn't say that, would I? If I didn't,
Oh, yeah.
I would say that I was crap, but I didn't. I did everything that I want to do, represented myself properly, did what I always do, improvised and did material. All went well. Left on a round of applause. You couldn't do any more. And he comes up to me afterwards and he goes, "So I've got this gig in Lincoln in June. People will know who this is, by the way. I'm not asked. Do you want to do it? It pays £10. Does it? Does it pay £10? Does it?
Barely covers you.
Does it? Because listen, lad, I've just drove here. It took me 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep at the wheel. I fell asleep. I'm tired. I nearly died getting to this gig at the promise of paid work at the end of the year, which he said at the last trial. I've just spent £4 on a Diet Coke so that I don't die on the way home, so I can get some caffeine in myself. For what? Where's Lincoln? Where the hell is Lincoln? How much does it cost to get to Lincoln? I bet it costs more than £10, doesn't it? How much are tickets for the Lincoln gig? I bet they're about £12.50, aren't they? I'm worth less than one ticket after doing this. And I'm just supposed to accept that. Shove your gig up your arse. Thank you very much. I'm obviously never going to work for you again. but oh, you're lucky I didn't put your head through the hitbox machine saying that, you cheeky bastard.
Calm down now.
No? Is that not annoying?
Yeah, that I can see where you're coming from. Like,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
What am I? I'm just this little pig at the bottom of the pecking order. It pays £10. Nothing pays £10. An hour in Poundland over there pays more than £10. I've been doing this for 4 years, lad. What am I supposed to do? What more can I do? I've just made this gig here. I've just made that better, did I not? Give me 30 quid.
Yeah.
I'll say yes. I'll go, do you know what? That's progression, that is. £10 is not payment. It's not progression. You've just been skiing. I've seen it on Facebook, mate. You've just been skiing. I just nearly died on the M6. Okay. Shall we move on? I'm not bothered, mate. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I pay him 10 quid at tank. Actually, I don't think I have, but I owe you that.
Expenses of going down the road.
Anyway, there's my bridges burnt. I don't know what I pulled that out of on the back of, to be honest, but there you go.
Is this?
Oh, yeah, Abbey Hay. And they're paying me £25. I've never gigged for them before. Yeah, I'm happy to work for small amounts of money. I'm not saying I'm Jason Manford. I'm just saying don't present it like you're paying me. Anyway, what are you saying?
So is this a comedy-wide issue? Would you say?
I don't know. It might just be a me issue. I swear I just get walked all over in every aspect of life. I'm telling you. So it might just be me. They might just go, "Oh, look at him, little soft boy. He can't say anything." Because I didn't say any of this to his face, did I? Do you know what I did? I put it in my diary and I went, "I'll let you know." And then he emailed the next day, just going, "Oh, sorry, I don't think I can work for that anymore." But it's just been festering in my mind like, fuck off. That's what I should have said. Are you taking the piss? That's what I should have said.
I think this is made up for it.
Well, this is just going to go to him somehow. And I'll never work. So it doesn't matter, does it? I'll never work anyway. That's it.
Just make your own gigs.
Well, yeah, but the worst comedians do that. Do you know that? There's some more bridges that I'll burn.
You got anyone else you want to slag off?
I'm not even good at I'm not even saying I'm good. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone who's doing these £10 things. I'm just saying I'm 30. I've been doing it for 4 years. I can't live like this. I just want to be able to do it. I've been trying my best. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm not even that good. I'm just saying I'm worth more than a tenner. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I've got no power or value, and it's frustrating because I just want to tell my silly shit jokes and do a horse impression at the end. That's all I want
It's
to
his
do.
best horse impression as well. I've never seen it.
People love the horse.
That's worth a tenner on its own.
They like it.
Just the horse.
They like the horse. Anyway, I'm going to Edinburgh this year, so hopefully someone will see something. But I'll probably just lose about £3,000 there and then have to accept these £10 gigs to try and get my money back up. So, yeah. Do you want to do more comedy, James?
Yeah.
I should just do it how you're doing it, man. Befriend someone who's doing all the hard work. No, I'm joking.
That is exactly what I've done.
The problem is with me and everything that I do, not just comedy, I would just do it anyway. So I've got no power. I've got no value. I'll just be doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to get off the topic. What can we do to turn this
Calm
around?
yourself down. Just breathing exercises for the next 5 minutes.
We are going to have some rants today, actually, because we're going to do. Should we do that? Since
Yeah.
I've just done one.
Yeah.
I'll try and do a more light-hearted one after. Well, basically, I used to have a podcast called Get in the Bin when I first started comedy, and it was quite a good concept because it was like, well, it's just ripping off Room 101, but it's that idea of putting stuff in a bin. So we can now create our own bin. We're going to create our own digital bin to put stuff in. Quite good. And sorry. And so I'm doing that thing again. Your mom's going to shout at me. So how should we work it? Should we let the viewers say whether it can go in the bin, or should the other person here, just in case the viewers don't actually respond and we haven't got any viewers anymore?
Yeah. We'll
The course of us.
give it,
So
and then we'll see what
see what they say.
what they say as well.
Right,
We'll do
so
both.
there's a bin. We want to put the things, concepts, people, items, anything
Got a bin here.
are going to go in the bin. Right, I'll improvise a tune for it. It's Jim and Cam, put in the bin. No, putting the stuff there. Go. No, it's Cam and Jim, putting stuff in the bin. It's get in the bin. That's how the process works. You
Got it
sort
in
of
the
have
end.
to just sort
Gotta
of
riff it.
you sort of do it, and then you think, and then you hear Jim might sort of align quite nicely with bin actually, and you can just change it. It's fine.
Yeah. It worked out well in the end.
So everybody, welcome to Get in the Bin, and I'm here with James Young. James, do you have anything you'd like to put in the bin?
So my bin
Bin
for this week
Yep.
is restaurants.
Whoa, you said that weird. Go on. Bet you can't spell restaurant now. First time. Go.
RESTAURANT.
I can't spell it, so I don't know, but I don't think you got it right.
I think I missed about 4 letters.
We'll find out in the edit. And continue.
Okay.
By the way, that's proof that you're not AI robot.
just
No one
that I
can spell
can't
restaurant first time. There's not a chance. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. I'm actually curious now if
You're
I actually spelled it right.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
Anyway, restaurant, like, where
Restaurant.
they try and do things that are, like, just not to do with the food. I want to go to a restaurant, order a
You
steak.
say it's so weird. I can't handle it. Go
I
on.
want to go to a food place, order a
'cause
steak.
It's restaurant, but you're going restaurant. And it's like
Restaurant.
you're the most St. Helens person I've ever heard in my life, and then you're just saying restaurant. It's like when people from Newcastle, they say master. If you listen to them, they don't say master, they say
How
master.
many times do you hear Newcastle people say master
Too many.
to notice this?
Listen, a lot of Newcastle people ask me to masturbate them off. So go on, what are you saying?
Food places.
Yes.
Like, you order a steak. I just want to get my steak on a plate. Nice one.
Mm.
These, like, awful... You get Salt Bay, and you get the other ones now that are all trying to copy him, and they come out with a steak in this box, and they open the box, and there's loads of smoke, and then they like, oh, mess around with your food on the table. It's like, just give me fucking food,
Yeah.
and then I'll eat it. That's all I want. That's
Yep.
all I'm there for.
Yep.
Don't mess around with food. Just give it me. Like I went to a steakhouse once. The lights was off,
No.
and then they brought all these steaks on a like slab, and then got a torch out and was like showing you the steaks.
Why?
Turn the lights on.
What? What? Workplace? What's this?
This was Charlie's Steakhouse. It was in Florida.
Right.
So
yeah,
they were
okay.
Obviously being
American
very
about it.
extra and American. Why have you got a torch in your hand?
Yeah.
Just turn the lights on and go, this is a steak. And you go, nice one, I'll have it, medium rare, thanks.
What? I don't get it. So why did they? What did they say? Why?
It was just the vibe of the place. Barely any lights.
It's the vibe. Hostage situation.
Fucking saving Lecky. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was just, I just want to be in a well-lit room, sat down and come and give me my food.
Yeah.
That's all I'm bothered about.
Yeah.
And none of this fancy shit. Just give
That's
me
not
my
even
food.
fancy though, is it? That's
No,
like
or like trying to be Salt Bay or whatever. Like if
That's
the
embarrassing.
people who went to him and like paid hundreds of pounds for a steak just for him to
No.
do this.
lad. That's the. It's not even him. It's the people who go to him.
Yeah, it is.
They're the embarrassing
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
Messi just sat there like.
Oh, thanks,
Oh.
Salt Bay, and then you get a picture with him
Will you pour
afterwards.
some salt on me golden steak, will you? So it can go on Instagram. Embarrassing. It's sad.
It is.
It's a sad life. You're the best footballer in the world.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So many celebs go into it, and you're like, why?
And he's got something wrong with him. That Salt Bay guy.
Oh, 100%.
I don't trust him one bit.
No. And like, there's loads of like
And the
these
salt goes
pretenders
everywhere,
now,
by the
yeah.
way. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even like
Got
it's
4 bits go on the steak, and it makes no difference to the taste.
yeah.
And then it's got elbow skin on it.
Well, probably not, but okay.
And then you've got like, I don't know if you've seen the little kid, I think, who does it now, the baklava, and he cuts it and he's like, ooh, and he like pretends to feed it to him, and then he doesn't, and you're like,
Right, yeah.
I'm not after
Do you know
it,
what's
I'm not here
what?
for
No,
it,
but
just-
it is
I
the
don't
people
care.
that go to these things are the
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
That like you do not understand that you have no control over your life. You're just basically just going, what's Instagram telling me to do? And then you go and do that and pay 20 quid for an ice cream from over there because some fella's put a GoPro on his forehead. It doesn't add value in
Yeah.
the slightest.
It is mad how things go. Have you seen how big like the Spud guys are?
Yeah.
It's a jacket potato with beans on, and people are queuing for hours for a jacket.
Yeah,
go
no,
to Morrison's.
not because they want a jacket.
Just buy a Spud and a
Not-
tin of beans.
Not at all because they want a jacket spud.
They
Because they want to take a picture on Instagram and go,
100%.
look, this is the man that puts cheese on potatoes and now I'm having a cheese on the potatoes.
That is literally it.
Isn't it?
Why? What for a little bit, for a
Save
few likes
your
on Instagram?
dollar bills.
Save your time.
Have some autonomy about yourself.
Oh,
Choose what you want to do. Don't just accept it.
yeah. They're all over the place.
We're all like it though. What are you like that for? You're probably culprit number one for shit like that.
No.
Come on.
If
Lad,
it-
you just give me a sweet that you bought off
No,
TikTok.
it wasn't me. I would Tom that. No, you know what? I don't know. Now I find time more than money. Like value. If I have to queue
You're not
2 hours
queuing.
for a spud, I'm not doing it.
You're not
No
queuing.
chance. Stupid.
My issue is that it's always overpriced. That's my issue.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
there is
always
that.
like they've added like it's just so much money. You just go. I don't mind it being the price it needs to be for you to make money, but don't just add money on top of it because
Yeah.
the internet is now like, come on.
Yeah.
Making it everything inaccessible. And also the people that if I was going to be serious about it, I'm obviously joking for comedic purposes, but if I was going to be serious about it, the people who get drawn into this stuff are the people with less money that are like, oh, I need to keep up appearances. It's like when Christmas comes around and like people feel like they have to buy presents for their family. It's so sad. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Go to the charity shop and buy a kid a toy from there. They're going to love it for a week regardless and then forget about it. Just present it in it whatever way. But anyway, They're the people that get drawn into it. So it's just exploitative. They feel like they should go and do that. Like that's the real experience for them. The people now be saving up to go and go to these things. Just make it reasonably priced. Don't add value onto it and exploit the people that you're advertising to. I hate that.
Even the price, like if it wasn't for the price, just I don't know what his name is. He's like quite big in the ice cream industry now because he's gone on TikTok, like JJ.
Yeah. Pricey then.
Again, there's nothing about what he's doing that I'm like that arsed about. It's ice cream at the end of the day. It came to our work last year when it was summer, and so many people got so giddy over it, taking pictures of it, and it was like, it's ice cream. It's nothing new. We've had ice cream from ice cream vans since forever, since we were kids, and they'd come round our street with a siren on. Why is it all of a sudden now? You pay a tenner for it, you put it on Instagram, and you go, "Oh, how incredible!" It's just
the internet's just controlling everything.
So yeah.
Okay, in the bin.
So that's my bin.
100%. Right, I'm going to put something in the bin that I've basically just done, but I don't think I have because it's recent. Actually, what we were just talking about is more recent. I'm going to put in the bin dads who complain about stuff that has been happening for like the past 15 years, like for example. You walk around Poundland and then you hear a dad go, "Oh, that's not a quid." We know, lad.
It's not been a quid for a long
We
time.
know nothing's a quid anymore. It's been happening forever.
Yeah.
Like, it bore off. We know that that's 2 quid.
Yeah. They're not going to change the store name. Just get over the fact that it's been Poundland for over 50 years.
Whatever. That cost, like... Oh, what a waste of conversation that is. That's not 2 quid, is it? And then his long-suffering wife has to be like, "Oh, yeah. It's not 2 quid, is it?" And you probably say it every time you go in the store, you boring bastard. Right? I'm fuming today, mate. And what other things, like... Oh, and the people who blame the people who are working there for the prices. I hang about a lot of coffee shops, right? Old men can't believe the price of coffee. I agree with them. It's expensive. I've just paid 4 quid something for that. That's just coffee and water. Yeah. But it's always been like that. And it's not their fault. Yeah. They'll be like, "Oh, that's £3.80. What? What? It's just water and a tea bag. What do you mean? It's £3.80. Oh, it's bloody ridiculous, this. Well, don't go there. That's how much they've always cost. If you don't know that that's how much it costs. For one, it says it right there, lad. So
there is a menu.
So have a look before you... Don't just assume everything costs a quid, because it doesn't anymore, does it? We've just learnt that. There are places in St. Helens that still sell tea for a quid. Proper greasy spoons. Legends. Yeah, stuff like that. What fuel, it just costs that now. Yeah. It just costs that. It's annoying. I'm not saying it's right. I hate it, but like, it's not a surprise, is it?
No, everyone knows what inflation is.
Exactly. So rein your dars in, will you, and tell them that just get over that. Can we just ban that as a thing? That's not a quid anymore. So I'm putting them in. Tell us if you agree if either of these things can go in. Sorry that we're fuming today. I've just been festering since that drive, lad. 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Taking the mic.
For a potential tenner.
Huh?
For a potential tenner.
Yeah. For progression to a tenner. Oh, I could ask for donations on this podcast now and earn more than a tenner for just chatting shit.
Yeah.
Because these people are nice and understand that I'm desperate for money to survive. But he's going to do that. He's making pure money off little weirdos like me that write jokes about his mum. Okay, is everything just going to come back to that?
Yeah.
Right, we'll do another get in the bin next week. Let us know if they can go in the bin, please, because we are clearly quite passionate about both those things, and you might not be, and your opinion values more. We're actually just doing this for you, if we think about it. This really, what we're doing is having a nice conversation and trying to make each other laugh. But actually, there's 3 cameras on us right now, and really, actually, deep down, what we want is to make you laugh. Have we done that yet? Have we done that in this episode? Maybe we've made you think.
Yeah, I think usually we try and make them laugh. I think today we're just making everyone angry.
Maybe we're starting a riot. Maybe we're starting a mob. Maybe this is a cult, the Penny for Our Thoughts cult, where it's free thinking. That's why it's thoughtful. It's free thinking, and you don't have to give us a penny for our thoughts because we're giving it you for free. What you can do in return is engage with it. Do you know what I mean? Even on Spotify now, you can write a little comment. You can.
Nice.
You can rate it. If you rate it, they might give it to more people. Be like, oh, people are enjoying this podcast, aren't they? We'll give it to someone else who likes podcasts like this. So they could do that as well. And you could subscribe. I mean, what this is a sort of natural way of me asking you to help us become successful. Really, that's what it is. More successful than we already are. Because actually, we've won at life.
Oh,
We're not successful in our careers, but in our personal life, we've got each other.
oh yeah.
And is that not a success? The success of friendship. Okay. Did that sound like waffle to you? Because it was. But maybe you enjoyed it because it wasn't like sort of sales tactic-y. And even though I was asking, it was sort of a call of action, but in a fun way. We'll see. We'll find out by how many likes are on this episode. James Young, we're back in the room. How you doing?
All good.
Okay. Do you want some
Same as
questions?
always.
Should we just go
Yeah,
straight
should we do
in?
questions?
We're doing it!
I've actually got questions this week
Ooh,
as well.
we've got questions. Okay, well, go on then.
Let me get them up.
Go on then. We've hit some big topics today. I'm burning bridges. Wonder if I could burn any more bridges while I'm here. I'll have a think. Go on.
See how many you can burn.
Go on. I mean, I might as well, lad. What's the point? I'll quit. I'm gonna quit anyway. Go on.
Right. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One thing for the rest of my life. I think it would have to be. Do I have to think about my physical health? I don't need to put any of this stuff on it, do I? I'm gonna go bread.
Bread.
What about you?
Focaccia. Ooh,
Yeah, I can't
your
live without
focaccia.
it.
Just yeah.
But I can just say bread, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what kind of I'm going to go with because I'm
Go
going
on.
to say pizza
Pizza.
because you
But
can.
I could still
you
eat
can
pizza.
change it up.
Could I not? Oh no, I could just eat the bread. Go on.
You can change it up.
Yeah.
Like my go-to is like a barbecue base chicken feast. But if I'm getting a bit fed up of that, I'll just go to a good old mag.
Yeah, man.
Getting fed up of that, might put some pineapple on it.
Pizza. Okay, cool.
So
Nice.
think
You asked
pizza.
that?
that was James. James has asked a few.
Come on then.
What is your dream comedy gig to play at?
My dream comedy gig, genuinely, it would be Lincoln for £10. Love to do that. What a opportunity that is. I don't really have one. My dream. Okay, here it is. Here's my dream, and it's not the first gig. That's my dream. I want to do something like Live at the Apollo, or like something of that stature, open for like Mickey Flanagan, comedians that I really like do play like an arena, or Live at the Apollo, and then I want to play Tank the next day. Like that's what
absolutely.
that's what I want to do. I want like genuinely. If I got Live at the Apollo, it would never. It wouldn't really. I wouldn't feel emotional about it. I don't think it'd affect me that much. I'd be pleased that there would be a recognition or whatever. But what I'd be more pleased about is that everyone who comes to that Tank gig will gets to go.
Yeah.
There's Cam on the telly, and then I come back there. Like I'd love to have a group, like to have a profile where people come to that gig. That's what I want. That is my dream gig. I love it there. If I ever get to the point where I could film a special, I'd want to do it there.
Yeah.
That's the room. I just love it so much.
It is such a good room.
Yeah. Do you have any comedy dreams?
No. I've not really thought about it enough to, or been in the industry long enough to go, I'd love to do this or that, I think I'm just happy to, whatever you do, I'll just follow
Me
you.
along.
Yeah.
Well, genuinely, that's all I care. I actually just want to do my own stuff, really. And like, I'm doing Edinburgh this year. I want a good club set. I want to be able to make money from it somehow. It's not going well, as we've heard tonight. But like, really, I'm not going to do comedy forever. It's not my main thing. It's not what my main thing will be making films and having a family. comedy doesn't feel that conducive to that. But for the next however many years, I just want to write good stuff. I want to learn to write. I want to make shows. I want them to be like scrapbooks of my life where I talk about where I'm at this moment in my life. Like my first show will be looking back, I think, and then it'll be like each year it'll be like a time capsule of all of my creative thoughts that year. That's what I want it to be like, until I just don't want to do it anymore, because I won't do it. I'm not going to be like someone who does it forever anyway. So maybe that's why I'm not getting the opportunities. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. But I mean, you could ask me next week and I'd be like, actually, this is all I want to do. It's my biggest dream ever, and I'll just be a comedian for the rest of my life. But I don't think that's likely. I just want to make films, me.
I'd love to see the film sort of stuff take off and be in one.
Yeah, get in them. Get in them.
I can't act for shit.
I have. I mean, I've not put any of my films out there, but I have made a few.
Yeah.
So, I'll put them out at some point, I think. Yeah. You got any more?
There was just one more. So it's from Chloe, who this week had a child.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I can't lie. I am broody at the moment.
You know what? Like, I think off the back of our conversation last week, where I was very like, blasé about children.
Yeah.
Like, I realised I've never really been around it.
Oh, yeah.
I was quite young when, like, my nephew was born, Brad. And then of all my, like, uni friends and college friends, and Chloe's, like, the first to have a child. And I'm like, she's, like, sending these pictures. I'm like, how cool is this? How cute. And now I'm a bit more off the fence and towards, like, it would be so cool.
I think that's what happens. My mates have got kids. Also, I teach, and God, they're so cute. They're so cute. And it's just so cute how much they need you. Like, every time a kid comes up to me and goes, I don't teach at a school, by the way. I do like creative sessions every so often. But when a kid comes up to me and asks me to tie their shoelaces, I'm like, yeah, you like, yes, I will do that for you.
Yeah.
You can't do that, and I can do that for you. I can make sure you don't fall over and hurt yourself. That is so
cool. What
I'm like,
things
yes. So yeah, clear. I want, like, how many kids? Do you want kids?
Yeah.
How many?
I like the idea of 3.
I
think it's a good number.
I want a 5-a-side football team, me and goal. I'm going to ask my wife to birth a centre-back, a right mid, a left mid, and a striker. I'm not bothered about the names, gender. I'm just like, make sure that they are 6 foot, because I need a unit in front of me.
Yeah, just born and bred football.
Brew up a 5-a-side team for me, please, love. That's all I want. That's what I'm asking for. Yeah. But if you get a few of our mates get a few, we could potentially get 11-a-side.
Oh, imagine if we, like, timed it so they're all in the same year.
If I can play a game of footy with my own children, and obviously they can't be bad. I know. And by the way, I'm
disown them.
I am. All right, okay. By the way, they can be. I am strategic. Here's the one thing they can't be. They can be bad. I will support them like they are prime Cristiano Ronaldo. I'll be on that sideline saying, "Oh, unlucky lad, you've just been mugged off," but I still love you, or girl. But I will not tolerate a goalkeeper. That is not happening.
Oh, yeah.
I am not having a goalkeeper as a kid. That's my only line.
Oh,
okay.
You know what would be even worse?
I am never buying a child of mine goalkeeper gloves. Fact.
Yeah. Imagine, though, if for whatever reason they were a goalkeeper.
Nah, I
but
can't.
Then that goalkeeper where they can't set their own goal kicks.
I never thought of that before.
They get like a centre back to do it for them. That'd be the worst, wouldn't it?
Do you know what you're talking about? Couldn't you get ick from friends? I'd get an ick of my kid.
Yeah.
If my kid was a goalkeeper who can't take goal kicks.
Yeah. That's like most of your job and your...
I'd have to just take one of the other. I'd have to take whoever's taking the goal kicks. I just go, listen. Do you want it? I'll just go up to their parent and just go, do you want mine? Because
kid swap.
Yeah. Because I'm just leaving them there, to be honest. If they're not coming home until they can take their own goal kick. But it wouldn't happen anyway because they just wouldn't.
No. Have
They
your ability.
They just wouldn't be in the goal.
Yeah.
No offense, whoever you've probably played in goal, haven't you?
I've filled in. Goalkeeper didn't turn up once I went in net.
Oh, were you that one?
Yeah.
Well done. That's bravery. That I'd never.
Yeah.
I remember when that used to happen to us, and I was like, "Don't even look at me. Like, I think I'm going in those sticks." It's a different game. You're not playing football anymore. You're just playing like. Oh, I don't even know what it is. You're not playing football. It's not the same game.
It's not football.
But Alisson makes it look sexy. He's a sort of pioneer of goalkeeping. Because if I was a kid now and I saw Alisson in those like between those sticks doing what he does, I might be swayed. But I'm not Brazilian or fit, so. I've got some questions for you, young man.
Okay, up.
Right. Oh, did we cover that?
Actually, no, I don't think we did. So Chloe asked off the back of having a child, how do you look after a baby?
Oh, how do you look after a baby?
She did follow up saying, just kidding, he's a dream, just eats and sleeps.
Really? A newborn baby?
Eats, sleeps and poos.
A newborn baby is a dream?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently so.
Right, so is every other parent just like lying then how hard it is?
I feel like it's once you get past newborn, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it seems pretty hard from day one for a lot of people. Just depends on the kid.
Eating, sleeping and pooing, I think that's the main sort of function at the minute.
Fair play. Happy days. Yeah. Well, then you're flying. Don't need my advice. Don't know what mine would be. I'd just freak out.
Oh, no. I don't know.
I remember when Ethan was born, I was 15. And if there was any moments where, maybe it was a bit later on when I was looking after him or something, it's scary, lad. You just like when they're in bed, you can't stop checking on them.
Yeah.
You're just like worried they're not breathing or something. You just can't stop checking on them. I'll be like that 100%. Yeah, weird. Right, okay, we've got some questions from Instagram. So, young Brad has asked 1,000 grapes. What? 1,000 grapes. Right, there's 1,000 grapes. I've missed something off here. I think it's one will kill you. Every grape you eat is 100 grand. How many are you eating?
1,000.
1,000 grapes.
I'd take my chances.
Think about it though. One of them will just kill you.
Yeah, I'd go really low on this.
I would.
200 grand. Sound nice one. Take your poisonous grapes.
We're both shit houses. But I don't know actually. I might go 10. I might go 10.
10. So what's that? 1,000. Like you're going 1%.
Yeah.
1% chance you die.
And a mil.
But then you get a mil.
I'm going 10.
I was thinking 2% at first, which would have been 20.
Yeah.
But then you put 20 into a.
Oh yeah, imagine that 20.
I've gone from 2 to 20 straight away.
Imagine that 20th.
Oh yeah.
No, I couldn't. I'd go 5.
This is Jay. I'm going up, you're going
if I'm
down.
going in reality, I'd go 5. Or I'd wait until I'm like full of Alzheimer's and just bang as many as possible and just sort my family out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What if you get the poisonous one? Do you also lose all the money, or do you still?
Oh. No, it just says you die. It just kills you.
Oh, but you
get
you still banked.
You get as much up to as you die.
Oh,
gutted if you just take one though, innit?
Imagine the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be my luck. That you could get to the end. We all look. I'd
999. Yeah. That's why I base on my general luck. I think I'd go 5.
Yeah.
Because I think I could do a lot with 500.
500 grand, easy. House.
Yeah, you've got a bit
Sound.
put away.
Yeah. Five's a good number. 5's a safe.
Innit?
Good set.
Give myself
0.5%.
25 grand. Do you know what I mean? I don't need a lot of money to live. Give
Yeah.
myself 25 grand a year to just chill.
Yeah. Yeah. I think 5's a good safe number.
Easy peasy. Right. Okay. Blind rate these bars. So you've got 5 choices. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to blind rate them.
Okay.
All right. Imperial. This is St. Helens, by the way. For anyone who's not from St. Helens, these are all from St. Helens.
3.
3.
I
Okay.
just feel it was going to be worse.
Okay. Vault.
Oh, I like Vault actually. 2.
Okay. Wobbs.
I mean, seriously, it's a 5, isn't it? But that's why it's so good, because it's a 5.
Okay. Tank.
1.
Dream.
What do I have left? 4.
Yeah,
4.
yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Not
I would have
bad.
maybe swapped Wobbs and Dream.
Yeah, yeah, you pretty much nailed it. Well played. Jimothy Honey says, bucket list travel destinations. Have you got one?
You know
Or
what?
any?
Like, in my head, I'd love to do an Australia. But you just hear, like, see a lot of these spiders and stuff, don't you? And like the ones that are massive and snakes and stuff that can kill you. So
Do you actually, though? Is that just like mad propaganda?
I don't know. Maybe it is like spider propaganda.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I know loads of people go to Australia. I don't see them freaking out.
Yeah, I'd love to do like a Gold Coast and watch some NRL games.
Ooh, okay. Nice. I want to go to Argentina, Brazil. Is this the South America?
Oh, South America,
Just eat loads of good food.
Yeah.
Mexico. Is that South America as well? Mexico or no? Don't really know where it is in the world.
It's just
but
below
I like
USA, isn't it? Yeah.
that food. I basically I'd like to go on like a food
That'd be
thing.
so sick, actually.
All of that stuff. Ooh, that's good stuff. And then maybe Japan.
Oh, Japan, yeah, because we went to see Cam. Well, I went to see Cam last time, and I'd love to explore a bit more of that side of the world as well. So Japan would be a really good.
100. Right. Cam also says brutal Cam versus James forfeit. Shave the tash. If you have to shave your tash, do you have to keep the rest?
Just keep that and
keep the beard.
Possibly, yeah. I feel like it's worse on you than it is me.
Yeah. Well, I won't mind shaving. I'm not that bothered, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry not to keep it dramatic, but I've shaved the tash before.
It just
if people want that to happen, then that could be part of it. That's fine. Do you not think the other? Well, we can make that part of it. If you think that's funny, if you want to see me without a tash, that's somehow funny, or James without a tash, then I'll happily do that. I'll happily make that part of the forfeit. But we need to keep what we've actually. But the forfeit for Cam versus James is we need to do that today. The forfeit is actually we write each other's routine for tank bar comedy. So we'll keep that. But if you want us to add the tash thing in, we can do that as well. We do it live on the podcast. That's fine. So, and then he also asked any routines to keep the tash so magnificent. Do you have routines for your part of your moustache?
A little brush. That's it.
Do you? I sort of snip it every so often if it goes over my mouth, but not just because it annoys me. Not necessarily for aesthetic reasons. Why is it looking good? Do you like it? I don't really know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Why does anyone get in a helicopter?
Why does anyone?
I think there's only really one reason.
I would never get in one.
But it is for travel, that's the reason. But anyway.
Not always, though. They go
really?
and do, like,
just for experience.
tours around places. The one, I don't know if you saw the one that crashed in Hudson recently.
Oh, really? Is that what happened?
And it just falls out the sky.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never do it.
This happens to helicopters, millionaires, anyone. It's not like you get really good helicopters that the rich people have that don't crash. Some just all of a sudden go, oh,
okay, yeah.
I don't want to work anymore, crash. And I don't think I'd ever get in one.
Sack that off. And here's a controversial opinion from Young Cam again. Can we stop pretending Guinness is nice? What do you think about that?
It is nice.
It is nice.
I really love a Guinness.
Yeah, of course you do.
Going to Dublin.
Do you split the G?
Yeah. I mean, I don't take it as like serious as like other people do, but
I hate that. Because to split, I actually don't mind a Guinness. I don't really drink, but I don't mind a Guinness. But split the G is just stupid. It's like, it's so much drink to start the drink. Like, so much to take out your pint.
I mean, you have to like drink under the head anyway, so you kind of don't sip a Guinness. You can sip a beer.
Really?
You have to kind of down a Guinness because you don't want to be sipping the.
Right, well, what a stupid drink then. Why do you have to, like, that is just that's not like you have to do this. That the drink should change. You shouldn't have to down it.
Well, you don't have to down it. You just have to take you don't sit. You take gulps.
Really?
And then for when you start the pint, you take 3 or 4 to.
I used to not like it. I used to think it was just like soup, but I don't mind it now.
What though? It's annoying. I know you've just called it, but people who call people who want to split the G, I'm like, you're not drinking it.
Well, fair enough.
Just Let me have my little fun with my little Guinness beer and try and split the G. And if it's icky,
sure.
then whatever.
It is icky, but yeah, you are an ick, and you know that.
Yeah.
You know that about yourself.
Snorkeling with me Guinness.
So that's fine. Okay, well that was all of the questions that I found on Instagram.
Nice. We got a few there, to be fair.
Got through 'em. What's the best day out you ever had as a kid? Playing out, not like being taken out.
Oh.
Just like, it just happened to you that day. That day just happened.
You know what the best always was? When, so obviously the courts over the park.
Yeah, quality.
I much preferred the jumpers with goalposts sort of playing
Really?
football.
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, just 2 jumpers down. There's like 10 of you out. You play sort of like a purse, heads and volley, and then there's like raw
good.
arse at the end of it.
They were good. It was a ball, like chasing the ball though.
Oh yeah, it was a
But-
pain.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That was good. Like, yeah, we used to do it over there. We used to go on the footy post over there and we play heads and volleys. and
Yeah, that was too
take
big. I
free
thought
kicks and stuff.
the post, just the jumpers with goalposts was just like
Heads and volleys is just elite. I'd watch professional heads and volleys.
yeah. The sort of like the tactics as the goalkeeper
Yeah,
was
yeah,
always.
yeah.
I know
It's
you said
class.
that you call the goalkeepers, but that was actually
It
quite
was
fun to get
good.
involved
It was
with.
good. Also, I used to play at the top of my nan's street against the factory where we've like painted a footy.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there. And if I didn't play that week, I wouldn't score at the weekend. It's like it's genuinely quite a good like.
Yeah.
Every time I played, I'd score. If I played it midweek, I'd score at the weekend. It was just like a good thing
Warm
to do.
up for it.
Yeah. Right, shall we finish on some Cam versus James then? I
Yeah.
think that's everything for
Yeah, that's
today's
it.
episode. Right, so what we're gonna do?
We'll get the Wii on, do a Mario Kart, I think.
Okay, Mario Kart. Right, well that's gonna be easy. So
You need the points.
I'm losing 6-0 at the moment. Let's see if I can win Mario Kart. I don't think I've ever lost against you. I've lost against James Falcus though. But you never know. You might have been training. Not played in a while.
I've not touched it.
Keep saying this. Well, not played darts in ages. But then what happened? Anyway, thank you for listening. We've gone on a bit of
ranty today,
bit
haven't
ranty today, bit ratty, bit annoyed. Was it entertaining or was it kind of triggering for you? Because you don't really like that kind of argumentative style, and we could go back to just being little soft boys that get ripped off by everyone if you want. Is that what you want? No, but thank you for listening. We actually really enjoy, I mean, personally anyway, I really enjoy hearing what you're thinking about the podcast. There's people who we know who like from growing up and stuff who've been listening, which is quite nice. And then you've got people who've like found us through comedy or and at the tank shows and things like that. So we appreciate it. Stay on board. Get on board. We're actually on 199 followers on Instagram if you wanna find us. And that's really the aim of the game, is to create a group of people that are enjoying what we're making, and then we can grow and expand and turn it into other stuff. We've got ideas for videos, we've got loads of ideas, and we're trying to get good at podcasting because we're still brand new. We're just little newbies in the scene. I think this is episode 8. 8, yes. So thank you. If you want to see me live, I am everywhere. So find me on Instagram
Apart from
at
Lincoln.
Lights, Camera, and Action. You'll never see me set foot in Lincoln, I'll tell you that much. And then we've got Jim Young Comedy on Instagram, something like that.
Jim.Young Comedy.
And you can follow us at Penny for Our Thoughts. We'd appreciate it. Love you loads. Bye.
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 For this.
Let's go, moo moo. Who you boo?
Oh, I didn't know
You
those
a
other
little
people in
boo
it.
thing. Got the boost. Oh, have you got that on? Where your car's moving with your hand?
Do you not want it to?
Not really, but I'm not bothered. Yeah, got you.
I've only just.
You my little boo thing. I mean, the problem is that it just isn't entertaining to watch it in the slightest. Speed it up. Well, they don't have to be here for this. We finished the podcast anyway. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Oosh.
Oh, I don't understand how to play this game.
Because you play
The actual good kart racing game.
not
Crash
at all.
Team Racing.
Not at all, but yeah, you play that crap. I mean, if you want a free win, we can do that one week. Watch the cows. Ow. Oh, yes, nice. You my little boo thing.
Maybe we should host a big Mario Kart tournament. Oh
yes.
god,
I'll get some practice in.
that'd actually be good. I want to do some live stuff with this. Do you know what would be a good one? If we did a pub quiz,
Oh yeah.
like once every 2 months or something.
Yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? If we like wrote one and hosted one.
Yeah. Get that going.
We could do it at Tank. What do you reckon? Like Sunday afternoon at Tank?
Yeah.
You know, like an early, like not afternoon, but you know, like Sunday at like what 6
Yeah.
for 2 hours. Everyone's home by 8. You can have your Sunday dinner. Come down for 2 hours, and do like the penny for our thoughts quiz.
Yeah.
We
All,
could
all the
even-
footy will be done then as well.
We could even record it like as a live show.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Well, if this is part of this podcast, then people have heard that and think that they'd be up for that coming down. That could actually be quite funny. That. Anyway,
I think I was catching up to you, and then I hit myself with my own bomb.
Pew.
Threw a bomb over the corner.
Oh,
and drove into it.
I've done that. Okay, well, I just won one finally, so that's 3 points on the board for me, 6-3, and potentially we could do a live quiz.
Yes. Well, I'll be down for live quiz.
Nice. Well then, if you're still here, bye.